Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Houston Astros. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Well, Singy, this ballpark's still among the game's best. When the roof is open, it feels like an outdoor ballpark, and then you have the shade and the cool when the roof is closed.
Yeah, and formerly Tal's Hill out there in center. You still have the Crawford boxes in left, a unique setback in left center field, which causes the left fielders to have to play differently, but there is a lot of character to this place.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Lance McCullers Jr. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
About to get started here. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And we're underway here this afternoon. Sliced hard but foul. McCullers, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Way inside, gets out of the way. High fly ball down the left field line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. 2-2 now. On the ground. Gets it to first. One out in the top of the first. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And, Chris, that, of course, a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
In today's game, hitting with power is essential, Boog. With pitchers throwing 95 and above, stringing hits together is hard to do. So home runs and extra base hits are crucial, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Freddie Freeman in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
That's a ball.
That's
a ball. That's down.
Right through there for a strike. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, left fielder.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one misses, and that's ball one. Ground ball left side.
No, that's
and
a foul
that's
ball.
Just foul. Runner on the go. Swinging a ground ball.
That's foul.
And it goes just foul. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that one is in the dirt. And a full count now.
Well, with the Amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt. A good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. First and second, one out. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's been a great free agent sign. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Cole grabs it on the run.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Max Muncy.
And now it's Max Muncy.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
First and second, two down. Not close with that one. Ball one.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Freeman, the lead runner, out at second. Hernandez at first, 2 out of the inning. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. He'll circle the bases, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 4-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He seized the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Stepping in, Andy Pajes.
So it's easy to be satisfied and get a little distracted after a grand slam, but there's still a lot of work in this inning to do, and you can really deliver a knockout blow. Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Dodgers with the big blast, a grand slam. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Tyler Glasnow. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters. And a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
That's too low.
That's down. That's a ball.
1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 2. Strike 3, and now just 1 K to go for him to reach 1,000 for his career. Let's take a look at our lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Oh, 1 now. Ripped, but it curls foul. Oh, 2 now. Strike 3, and now just 1 K to go for him to reach 1,000 for his career.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there.
Strike 3, and now just 1 K to go for him to reach 1,000 for his career. Nothing doing there for Houston. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Second inning set to go. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hesung Kim. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Alex Freeland.
And up next for Los Angeles, Alex Freeland. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
The 1-1. There's the strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ground ball to the right side. Over to Correa for 1. A sensational double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play. Here's Ohtani. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Late with the swing there.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they're in front 4-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. Glasnow back to work.
Yeah, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Strike three, and now just 1 K to go for him to reach 1,000 for his career.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Ha!
Now the 0-1. Just
no,
missed.
that's high.
That's outside.
No, that's out.
And a count 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. And
that's
foul ball. 2-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Strike three, and now just 1 K to go for him to reach 1,000 for his career.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Bryce Matthews in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
That's a ball. That's a ball.
High fly ball down the left field line. Hernandez drop step going back, and it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And next to hit for Houston, Cam Smith.
Ball.
Man on second, 2 down. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Pajes coming on, long run, nice grab, and the inning is over. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, new inning getting started. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Freeman hits it in the air. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for
Tough
the
game
Dodgers,
for him so far,
left
Boog.
fielder,
Another hit, and they've just been
Hernandez.
knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track. Maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Runner on the go. In the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And the slider just misses. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. A left-hander appears to be getting ready. Man at second. And he hits a ground ball right side. Walker steps on the bag and one away in the top of the 3rd.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Tucker in the box now. Takes strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One away with a runner at 3rd. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Hey!
Popped foul out of play off to the right.
Ball out.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Throw down to 3rd, but he's back safely. Freeman on 3rd with 2 out. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Dalton
Next
Rushing.
up, the Dodgers catcher, Dalton Rushing.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
On the ground to
Foul
the
ball.
left. And that's just foul. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. This looks like extra bases. Muncy on his horse around 3rd. The relay to the plate. Safe. It's 6-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. McCullers gets the hook, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Bennett Sousa.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Man at second here with 2 away. And next for L.A., Andy Pajes.
That's low. That's a ball. Hook!
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. He's safe. And they're pulling away up by 7 now. So man aboard. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Hesung Kim picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Just missed.
Ball.
That one in the dirt, and the count now 2-0. High fly ball out to center field. Matthews has a beat on it, and that is that. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, set for the bottom of the 3rd.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch, make that pitcher work to get you out. This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine. Some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
The heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
2-2 now. That one
ball.
missed.
That's down.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Payoff pitch. Strike 3, and now just 1 K to go for him to reach 1,000 for his career. Christian Vasquez, the hitter. The 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, the shortstop.
Now Correa up to hit. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the 1st. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That is the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Start of the fourth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Freeland. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. And first offering is fouled off. To the right side. Altuve handles it. Throws to first. A great play deep in the hole.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani will hit next.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Ball.
Sousa, a 6'3" lefty, 220 pounds, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2018. Gets him to chase after that one.
Ball.
The Dodgers up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. Breaking ball misses down and away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hard hit right side. Altuve slings to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Bennett Sousa is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
Astros go to the pen, and here comes Ryan King.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Freddie Freeman now. He's 2 for 2. The 0-1. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Teoscar
And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1.
That's high. That's a ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball popped up. Correa settles underneath it. And that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave one, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. Bottom of the 4th. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup. Well, these Astros just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Fastball for a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Next for the Astros.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And it's fouled away. Glass now back to work, the 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. The Astros with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Strike three, and now just 1K to go for him to reach 1,000 for his career. And now it's Christian Walker. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Freeman under this one. And that is that. Astros go down 1-2-3. They continue to trail 7-0. Back here in Houston, ready now for the fifth inning. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Here's a 1-1. Out towards right center field. Matthews under it. And there's one down.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Now it's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
No, that's low. Ball. No, ball.
The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering is fouled back. Two now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Two down, bases empty. At the plate, Dalton rushing. He's already homered here in this one. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Digging in, Andy Pajes. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brian King out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Brian Abreu. He's been so good against lefties. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2.
Ball.
Two on, 2 outs.
Hee-haw!
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Outside corner. There's a strike. And that is out of play.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Three-two on the way. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that'll load the bases.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. Here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss there. That one almost got him.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Here's the 2-2. Line drive.
That's a foul ball.
Foul ball. Rushing on third. Pajes at second. Kim on at first with 2 now. That's off the mark. 3-2 now. Shohei Ohtani up next for the Dodgers. Payoff pitch. Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one. And the Dodgers leave him loaded. And they hold a 7-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve.
Well, these Astros, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One and 2 now. Altuve waits. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1-2 now. Strike three, and now just 1K to go for him to reach 1,000 for his career.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Foul ball.
In for a strike. Good slider.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Strike three, and now just 1K to go for him to reach 1,000 for his career.
Oh, there's a three-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Cam Smith. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
The 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Strike three, and now just 1K to go for him to reach 1,000 for his career. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Fastball
That's
is
the ball.
outside.
Outside.
And another
That's a ball.
That's in there. Strike one.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Chop back up the middle. What a stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And first offering is fouled off. In the air to left center. Cole on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Brian Abreu done for the afternoon. And as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
Stephen Oker taking over on the mound.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And next for LA, Teoscar Hernandez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And the first
Ball,
pitch
that's
misses
low.
for ball one. Misses
Ball.
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Kyle Tucker waiting to bat for the Dodgers. 2 down, nobody on. On the inside corner for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. Good plate appearance
Ball 4,
there.
take your base.
Able to take the walk.
What a
Up next for
battle.
the
It's
Dodgers.
not always easy
Right
laying off a
fielder,
3-2
Kyle
pitch,
Tucker.
and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well,
Yeah!
the bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The 0-2.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Angel De Los Santos, the closer, is getting loose. Here's a 1-2.
Ball outside.
Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. King Tuck goes down on strikes. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Astros, Zach Cole. That's too
That's
low.
a ball down.
Ball 1.
Well, he
Ball,
looks more
that's in.
focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one
That's a ball.
misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here's a 2-1. High fly ball, right field. Tucker gets under it. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Astros, catcher.
Here's Christian Vasquez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Lined, and that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Up next for the Astros,
dominant performance for him today, Boone. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's Carlos Correa.
Hut!
And the 0-2. Strike 3, and now just 1 K to go for him to reach 1,000 for his career.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here's Yordan Alvarez, really thriving with the bat this season here at home. Oh, great stop. To first. What a play. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Houston, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
No, that's down. Ball.
Oker measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Got him. 1 out.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Hee-haw!
A little out front there as he swings through it.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter, to track.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Stephen Oker departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So they turn to their closer, Angel De Los Santos. He's into the game with the bases empty. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball high.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. Inning over.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
Superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
That's a ball.
And another ball.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screech. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there.
That's a foul ball.
Foul ball. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Christian Walker up next for the Astros.
Ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
And there's a base hit to left. And now two aboard.
Up next for the
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Definitely
That's
a
a ball.
frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Hey.
In the air to left center. Hernandez under it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder, Bryce.
2 on with 1 out. And the batter now, Bryce Matthews.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ball. Oh,
One
yeah.
way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball. That's up.
Check swing went around. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. In the air on the infield. And
That's
the
an
infield
infield
fly
fly.
is called.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder,
2 aboard, 2 outs. Now it's going to be Cam Smith. In the air, left field. And that will end the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We go to the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Hae-Sung Kim.
Ball up. Here.
That one finds the zone. That's strike two.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Line and a base hit into right. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman
Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Hey.
Good challenge, thought that was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. Makes the catch up against the wall.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 4 with 3 groundouts and a strikeout. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Hee-haw.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Ohtani wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. The 3-1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Kim, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And that one finds its way through. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
For the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's gonna find some holes.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Wood.
Two on, 1 out. In the air, right field. Smith on the move. He's there. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 8-0.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
The 1-0. Up the middle, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So a man at first. So here's Kyle Tucker now. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. Line drive, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman Max.
Here comes Max Muncy. Just
That's a ball.
missed. 2 on, 2 outs. Tap foul at the plate. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just off the outside corner, and it's 2-2. In the air, left field, Cole flying after this one. Makes the catch, inning over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Astros nothing.
Now pitching for the
Back
Dodgers.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Blake Trinan.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Here's the left fielder, Zach Cole.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate. Look at that right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And a 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. And they'll do it again.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Vasquez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. This one in the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. Almost got him.
That's inside ball.
Good job to fight that one off. The Dodgers up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Correa stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
That's a ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. That one fouled off. Now it's 3-2. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. And a payoff pitch. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, we go to the 9th. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one lifted in the air center field. One up, one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. Foul ball. And there's a foul ball. The 0-2. And down on strikes. 2 out. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Hye-Sung Kim. In there at the knees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and the Dodgers are set down in order. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Astros nothing. Bottom 9. So now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
That missed. That's a ball.
Inside,
that's inside. That's
just
a ball.
Missed.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
Trying into 2-0. And there's a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Makes the catch. 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. 1 for 3.
Hey!
Yo 1.
Nope, that's in.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th.
Ball.
And now it's even up. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot, and they've got their first run. It's 9-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Next to hit, Christian Walker.
Hut!
And the 0-1.
Right through there for a strike. Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
That's a ball.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one misses.
No, ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Outside with a breaking ball. Got him looking. And just 1 out remaining for Houston.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Blake Trinan gives way.
Now pitching for the
Edgardo
Dodgers.
Henriquez on to pitch here. He's pitching on 2 days rest. So they're down to their final out. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one in triple digits.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
They're down to their final strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of inning number 9.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Got it. Ball game.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
9-1 is how it ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris